actually made a little bit of a nice breakfast for myself. I'm still not entirely sure if I'm going to do soft spoken or whispering. I guess I'll just try to do both and see if it sounds any better. Because last time I made this video, the microphone was a little further away, so it was kind of hard for me to sort of figure out if I wanted to do a whisper or not. So I kind of did it in a different way again, so hopefully you guys enjoy the camera angle, I don't know. But yes, as you saw from the title, hopefully the thumbnail, if they look good, I am in fact going to be cooking up some burgers, which I am actually super excited about. Now, these aren't going to be gourmet, like the best burgers I could possibly make. I'm actually not really feeling all that hungry, but I really wanted to make a cooking video. So instead, I'm going to be cooking like burger sliders, or even like a McDonald's like classic cheeseburger sort of thing. Maybe just like, you know, burger, cheese, pickles, ketchup and mustard, something really simple. Because as you guys know, in these cooking videos, I like to make things simple. If you guys want me to do like, you know, the best burger I can possibly make, maybe I can try that a different time. But anyways, make sure you do like the video. If you do like the video, these cooking videos take a lot of time to obviously make the food, edit. I'm obviously going to be tasting the food as well, so I have to sit down and film that as well. I have to do voiceovers when I film another time, so that's pretty rough on my end. It's a lot of work. So a like on the video, easiest thing you could possibly do, would really mean a lot to me. But yeah, I think that's everything. I'm just going to prep my pan, prep my burgers. I'm just going to be seasoning them a little bit and then putting them on the pan and grilling them up, cooking them up. Nothing too crazy. So yeah, let us get started.
Hello. This is the other camera, Jake. You can see my little setup that I have going on here, but we have here the Wagyu, as I pronounce it, beef patties. Pretty good. Good little hookup from Walmart. Shout out Walmart, not sponsored. Let's turn on this little burner here and get this pan, and let's start adding some olive oil, which I don't know if it is very traditional to do that when cooking burgers, but I do it, and then I also add just a little bit of butter to it, kind of like another sort of Gordon Ramsay trick that I saw him do. So yeah.
Okay, so I have the pan getting all nice and toasty warm. You kind of want it actually pretty hot. At least, again, this is just the way that I make my burgers. These are going to be like very cheaply made. You can kind of call them like fast food burgers, smash burgers. I'm going to be flattening the meat very thinly, so it's going to be like nothing again like a big fat juicy burger or something, anything that crazy, just like a nice fast food style of burger. So I'm just going to take some of the patties, I might just freeze the other ones or something like that, and then just put it in this little bowl that I'm going to use to sort of break it down and just season it a little bit and place it on the pan, hopefully carefully, and see if I can make this look good and taste good. So these actually come in like a pre-made, already like patty form, but no offense, I still think this is kind of a little bit too big or thick of a burger that I want. So what I'm going to do is take this and squish it down, maybe break it in half, or maybe add like half of another patty to make two patties instead of having one humongous one. And yeah, like I said before, this is Wagyu beef, I think that's how you pronounce it. So yeah, I'm just going to season this inside this bowl, and hopefully it looks good. You can see it's definitely pretty big, even as a ball, so I'm going to add maybe a little bit more and then break it in half. So I'm just going to put this in here and then get a little bit more. Nice little, this is kind of like the size I want them to be, but obviously when you have to make two, I don't want to make them too small. So now we have a nice, a little bit larger than what we want, but again, I'm going to be breaking them in half anyway, so let's go ahead and put that in there, and let's let's add some seasoning now. I'm gonna wash my hands now, obviously, though. Okay, so the seasoning I'm gonna be using for my patties is going to be some pepper, obviously, some just Walmart branded grounded pepper. I'm also going to be using a little bit of onion powder. I'm not a big fan of onion, but I think onion powder is actually pretty good when you do add it to certain foods. And then you guys saw this in my last video. No, I haven't gotten any garlic salt yet, but I do have some garlic powder, which is also still pretty nice. So I also have some salt I'm gonna go grab, and then I think that's probably it. Alright, let's add some of this onion powder. Make sure it's all nice and broken up in there. Definitely need to be a little bit generous. At least that's what I always say whenever I'm doing seasoning. It's never like a really bad thing to have over seasoned food. At least in my opinion, it's better than having bland food. We have the garlic powder. And we have the pepper. And we have some of the salt here. Okay. I need to make sure it's like really blended so I don't have to like keep grabbing the seasonings while I'm messing with this. So, yeah. Wow, it smells really good. Yeah, I can definitely tell I definitely put a lot of seasoning on there, which is good. You can like feel it when you're mixing it around. Break it apart. Put it back together. Make sure it's nice on there. Got that guy. About what we're gonna need for our patties. So we're basically gonna put these in the pan now, and I'm gonna smash them with a spatula that I have. We're gonna put some cheese on there and maybe season them a little bit more while they're cooking. So they smell really good, but yeah, let's get going. Okay, basically what I did, I made them like not like the spherical sort of shape they were, and I put them in more like a mound, so they're easier to flatten. My pan is pretty hot. I'm gonna put this on there now and get these things cooking. So I have here my spatula, and then I also have like a potato smasher that I'm going to use to sort of press the meat down so it gets a nice flat, sort of crispy almost in outside, but still keep a lot of flavor from the olive oil and butter that we already put in the pan.
And before I give them a little bit of a smash, I thought you guys wanted to take a look at how the meat looks. It looks pretty nice. Probably going to need to season it a little bit more a little bit later, but let's give these a nice little press. And here we are after the little pressing of the meat. You can see that they're not as fatty or in the little hockey puck shape anymore. I think they look really good, but I think we are going to season them up a little bit more now.
Yeah, like I said, as these things are cooking, I'm going to be seasoning up a little bit more again. Or just salt, pepper, actually. I should put a little bit of everything. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to give them a nice little flip. Okay, now that the meat is basically almost done cooking, I'm gonna add some cheese on top. Now, by the way, I forgot to get sliced cheese. I am such an idiot. I do have cheese though, but it's shredded cheese, so I'm just gonna plop some shredded cheese on top of the patties, and hopefully it melts into a nice sort of slice. If you can say I'm so stupid, I totally forgot to get the cheese, which I'm very sad about, because obviously a cheeseburger, it's not a cheeseburger without cheese. Okay, so I'm just gonna let the sort of meat just sit there a little bit, sort of stay nice and warm. I'm gonna make sure the cheese is melted on there. And then I'm gonna take the meat off, put it on a nice clean plate. I'm gonna drain some of the grossness that is in this pan, but not all of it, and not clean it, because I am going to be toasting my buns on top of this with all sort of the flavoring and seasoning of the meat. Just grill my buns on there for a little bit, and then we should be pretty done. This is a pretty fast and easy cook, which I'm very happy about, because obviously making this food at 1:30 in the morning is not really probably the best thing for me, but these are going to be delicious. Okay, I cleaned off some of like the nastiness that was on this pan, and so now I have these buttered already buns. I'm just gonna place them, I guess, face down, and let them get a nice little toastiness with all the flavor that was cooked with the burgers. Now, while these are getting nice and toasty, I also do have, in fact, some pickles. If you know what Famous Dave's are, Famous Dave's have a really nice, like, spicy kind of pickle, but they were out, so I just got regular ones. They are like the sort of long kind, so I'm just gonna cut them into little pieces and then put them on our burger. So yeah, again, this is going to be a very basic burger, so I'm just making some ketchup and mustard burgers. Now again, if you guys really like this video, obviously give the video a like, but then also I can make like an actual like burger. I might even cook up some bacon, chop some tomatoes, lettuce of course, maybe make like some sort of burger sauce from scratch. Again, if you guys sort of like this idea, want to turn up the difficulty a little bit, I can try that next time. Okay, so I'm actually going to put my pickles on the bottom of them first. So I have my bottom buns here, put pickles here, put some pickles there, the bottom buns, and then I'm gonna put probably just, doesn't matter, I'll put mustard on the bottom. One of them looking very good, very cheesy. Oh man, this looks amazing. Nice and tiny burger. Get this guy right here. Also looks very good and delicious. Put them there. They did kind of like ball up a little bit. Again, it's kind of hard to like do this while also filming and like trying to take other sort of like visuals and stuff. I didn't get a chance to press them hard enough and keep them flat, because you actually have to really press them hard, or like continuously press them. I obviously couldn't do that, so it doesn't matter. And just like that, we have a very nice, plain, traditional, almost like a McDonald's like dollar burger type of cheeseburger. So
it's the finished product here, just a nice plain cheeseburger. May not look as pretty as sort of like a gourmet burger, but I think this is going to be nice, sort of like a comfort food type of burger.
I'm just going to now flip you can see the top bun is like really crispy. It's like very fluffy on the inside, but it, like the edges of the bun are really toasted. And we're gonna put that there. We're gonna nice little flat squeeze on there. Oh yeah, that looks delicious. Oh my goodness. Same thing for this guy. Nice little flat squeeze on there. Oh man, this is crazy. This is awesome. Again, maybe for a lot of you guys, you might think this is too basic, boring, ew, gross. I love these like very plain, like American style cheeseburgers. I think they're delicious. Obviously I could make this a lot better, but I just wasn't really in the mood, so I decided just to make some like very easy to make cheeseburgers. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little cooking part of the video. And again, if you could like the video, it'd be really great, because the ending to the cooking part. Now we're going to take these things and have a nice little late night snack. Let's see how these things came out and taste. Okay, I think we are ready now. Yeah, so that was definitely a lot more fun, a little bit easier than, it was actually easier than the bacon and eggs and English muffin that we did last time, because there's a lot of stuff going on and you gotta cook things kind of at the same time. It was really nice just to focus on one singular thing, so that's why I didn't make like an extra side with these burgers. I'm just having some cheeseburgers. So I do in fact have a beverage though. We have here a nice little Minute Maid lemonade. Sounds kind of good, a nice almost summery day type of vibe, but it's winter and like 30 degrees outside. So let's open this thing up here. And cheers to a nice little video. Cheers to 19,000 subscribers on the channel. Thank you for subscribing, liking the video. Anyways. Well, that's good. And very sugary. Okay, so yes, I do still have the burgers here. Sorry, the plate is kind of curved, so you can't even really see the burger all that well, but very saucy. The pickles look really good in there, and the buns are really toasted, and the edges are nice and crispy. So this is gonna be absolutely amazing. Let's pick one of them up and take our first bite. I'm starving. I'm so very hungry. It looks really good. You can hopefully see that. I think I could have cooked the patty a little bit thinner. I really wanted to, but again, it's kind of hard to cook and film at the same time. But we got a nice saucy bite here. So let's give this a nice rating. This is gonna make me cry. This tastes amazing. Now, again, like I said before, a lot of people maybe are arguing and being gross over the fact that I flatten the burger patties. If you cook them right, which I actually think I did a very good job, it does not get dry in the inside. It does not get, too oily, because you're like pressing the meat too close to oil or cooking it too close in oil. This thing is perfect. It's not juicy where it's like, dripping from the backside of the burger. It's staying together very nicely in its form. The cheese actually melted pretty well, which is also another fail on my point. The pickles are nice and cool, and a nice crunch in the bun is really